If you currently consume olive oil, you're going to want to watch this. Hey, what's up? My name is Schuyler. I'm the founder of Reach Fat Loss and Fitness, and as of filming this video, we have helped our clients lose over 1,500 pounds sustainably, doing it without counting calories, crazy dieting, crazy cardio, and everything I share on this channel is geared to help get you in the best shape of your life. So before we get into the video today, I want you to go into the description of this video and grab your free copy of our Common Kitchen Upgrades Guide. This guide is geared to show you 15 simple swaps that you can make in your kitchen that's going to help optimize your health, reduce bloating, increase energy, and yes, it's going to help you lose weight as well. So go grab that now. And with that being said, we'll get into the video. So olive oil. Olive oil is a very interesting thing because it is pretty much well accepted in the world as a healthy fat. Not only does olive oil have healthy omega-3, but it also has healthy omega-9 fats. It's been used across the world for who knows how long. It's a big part of the Mediterranean diet, which most people have heard of in terms of overall longevity and health as being one of the top diets. And if you're looking to live a healthy life, it can be an incredible staple. But here's the deal. In our current society, not all olive oil is created equal. In fact, not only is the quality of olive oil that you buy at risk, but also the quality of the oil changes depending how you use it in your household. And so in this video, we're going to dive into 3 qualities of olive oil, what to look out for so that you can safely and effectively use olive oil and get the most nutritional benefits out of it. So today we're going to look at 3 separate things. We're going to look at quality of the olive oil, we're going to look at smoke point of the olive oil, and then we are going to touch on sourcing of olive oil. So quality. First and foremost, if you go to the store, you're going to see multiple different types of olive oil. The first type you're most likely to see is just your standard olive oil. This olive oil is refined, it's heated, and it's combined, which through this processing actually does kill many of the nutrients. And so if you picture you take something that's extremely nutrient dense and you heat it up, a lot of those nutrients are going to die. The second type of olive oil you'll probably see is going to be virgin olive oil. Virgin olive oil is a step up from regular olive oil. However, there is still a refining process. And what you'll find is that this version of olive oil actually has less nutrients, and the taste and the smell is actually going to be less potent. And so that's where we get into the third type of olive oil, which is extra virgin olive oil. This is cold pressed, meaning the olives are pressed without any heat, which means that the nutrients remain, and along with that, the quality remains of the product. So the taste, the smell is going to be much more potent. So number one, if you are looking for the best of olive oil, make sure you are always going for extra virgin olive oil. The second thing we got to take a look at is smoke point, which is when you're buying olive oil, how are you using it? Now, olive oil used to be my main cooking oil back in the day, and I would use it for everything. I would use it for steaks, I would use it for chicken, I would use it in the oven, I would use it on the stove. But what I didn't realize is that when olive oil is heated to a certain temperature, it can actually oxidize, which creates free radicals, which can be extremely damaging to the body in larger amounts. Oxidizing, a term you probably heard before in berries and a lot of other health fruits, are antioxidants, right? They help you anti-oxidize the body. And so we want to avoid this, and so we have to take a look at what temperature are we using with the olive oil. So we've got 3. So if we're using regular olive oil, we can cook it up to a temperature of 470 degrees before it starts to oxidize. With virgin olive oil, we can cook it up to 410 degrees, and then extra virgin olive oil between that 350 to 375 degree mark is where it starts to oxidize. And so keep in mind, the quality of the olive oil matters, but if you have extra virgin olive oil, you shouldn't be using it in temperatures in the oven above 350. You shouldn't be cooking with it in a pan if the pan is on a higher heat. So this is something to be very aware of. Are you gonna die if you do this a couple times? Absolutely not. Like I said, I used to cook with it all the time and I turned out okay. But if you're looking to really reap the health rewards of olive oil and avoid any extra oxidation, it's a really good idea to follow these temperature guidelines. The third thing we want to focus on here is the source of the olive oil. And this is where things get a little bit muddy. So I saw something a while back which I could not fact check and prove. However, I definitely believe in it. And the statement was, based on the amount of olive oil on the market today, it is impossible that every container of olive oil on the shelf is actually olive oil, because there actually aren't enough olives in the world to provide that amount. Now, this is pretty crazy, but the truth is it's actually been proven. In fact, researchers went out and they started testing different olive oils on the shelf, and they found that the majority of olive oil on the shelf is actually cut with lower quality oils such as sunflower oil, soybean oil, and canola oil. So this is absolutely ridiculous, and we have to take a look at the ethics. Obviously, that's not the point of this video, but it is frustrating that we do have to keep an eye out about the quality of our olive oil, making sure that it is pure and it is from a good source. So how do we do this? So while there's no surefire way, the best thing you can do is go with brands that you trust. My recommendation, if you shop at Costco, is the Kirkland brand 100% Italian extra virgin olive oil. I'll get to why that's important in a second, but if you don't know what the actual brand is or where it's coming from, you can't guarantee that you're making the best choice, but a way to at least have some knowledge is to take a look at the label and look at where the olive oil is sourced from. And a lot of the generic brands at the the grocery store, you'll actually find that there are a lot of different countries that one bottle of olive oil is sourced from. So if you look at a bottle and pick it up and it's from one country, we have 100% Italian, and it says produced from Italian grown olives. You can also see on the back here it says product of Italy. That is a pretty surefire way to know that you're getting a higher quality olive oil. But what you may find is if you find a generic bottle of olive oil at the store and you turn it over, you may find multiple countries such as Italy, Greece, Tunisia, Turkey, Morocco, which begs the question, why? Why in one bottle of olive oil do you need to combine olive oil from 5 or 6 different countries? So if you see that, there's a pretty good chance that this is cut with cheaper oils that aren't actually 100% olive oil. So I truly believe in the benefit of olive oil. I dress almost all of my salads with olive oil. And if you get a high quality source, you can have a lot of health benefits coming from these healthy fats. And so if you are looking for the best of the best, make sure you get extra virgin olive oil sourced from one single country from a brand you trust, and make sure that you keep that cooking under that 350-degree smoke point. And just a reminder, if you are looking to be the happiest and healthiest version of you, make sure you grab this Common Kitchen Upgrades Guide. You can see here we got cooking oils as one of those items, olive oil being one of the choices here. You're going to get 14 other options in this booklet. So grab that down below. And with that being said, I appreciate you for watching. And of course, as always, make sure to eat smart, move more, sleep deep, and be grateful for this moment. I'll see you in the next video.